Classic vehicles are symbols of performance, style, and ingenuity rather than merely being mechanical devices. These iconic cars have made a lasting impression on history thanks to their innovative engineering and stunning looks. In this countdown, we examine the most opulent and recognizable antique automobiles ever produced, cars that shaped a time period and still enthrall admirers everywhere. Number 10. Ford Model T. One of the most significant and iconic cars in history is the Ford Model T, which debuted in 1908. Henry Ford's design transformed the automobile industry by lowering the cost of cars for the general public through assembly line manufacturing. Although it wasn't a luxury car by today's standards, it was a sign of accessibility and innovation that made it possible for millions of people to possess a car for the first time. The Model T had a 2.9-liter inline-4 engine that could reach a top speed of about 45 miles per hour and produce 20 horsepower. It was dependable and easy to maintain due to its straightforward yet sturdy design, and its adaptability allowed it to be used for a variety of tasks from farming to early racing. The Model T laid the groundwork for contemporary auto manufacture, and its influence on the automotive industry is incalculable. Even while it lacks the sophistication of later luxury classics, its ageless appeal and historical significance make it one of the most significant vintage cars ever made, earning it a place among the most recognizable vehicles in the world. Number 9. Ferrari 250 GTO. Because of its amazing style, uniqueness, and unmatched racing performance, the Ferrari 250 GTO is frequently praised as the pinnacle of vintage luxury sports cars. One of the rarest and most precious automobiles in the world, it was only ever produced in 36 pieces between 1962 and 1964. It has a 3.0-liter V12 engine under the hood that produces 300 horsepower and can reach a high speed of 174 miles per hour, which is an incredible accomplishment for its time. The 250 GTO, which was built for both road and track, dominated racing and took home numerous titles. It is among the most exquisite Ferraris ever produced because of its forceful attitude, lightweight aluminum body, and aerodynamic curves. The car's interior boasts fine leather, vintage Ferrari workmanship, and a simple yet functional cockpit. Some variants of the 250 GTOs sold for over $50 million, setting a record for some of the greatest auction prices. It is the epitome of automobile exclusivity and elegance due to its unique combination of luxury, history, and performance. Number 8. Classic Corvette Stingray. One of the most recognizable American sports vehicles, the classic Corvette Stingray was first released in 1963 and combines luxury and performance. The Stingray name was first used on the second-generation Corvette, C2, which had a groundbreaking design with a sleek, aerodynamic body and the renowned split-window coupe, available only on the 1963 model. It became an immediate classic thanks to its daring style, which raised the bar for automotive aesthetics. The Stingray was powered by a variety of V8 engine options that produced 360 horsepower and offered remarkable speed and agility. Comfort and performance were provided by the opulent interior, which had high-end materials and a cockpit designed with the driver in mind. With its independent rear suspension that improved handling dynamics, the Stingray was a technological marvel for its time. Because of its classic style and muscle car heritage, it has grown to be a highly sought-after collector's vehicle throughout the years. One of the most opulent and iconic sports cars ever made, the Corvette Stingray is a testament to American automotive brilliance. Number 7. Lamborghini Miura. Many people believe that the Lamborghini Miura, which debuted in 1966, was the first real supercar and paved the way for high-performance luxury vehicles. It was the first vehicle to be produced with a transverse mid-mounted V12 engine, a groundbreaking design that revolutionized the automotive industry. The Miura was the fastest production car of its era, with a top speed of 170 miles per hour and a 3.9-liter V12 engine that could produce up to 385 horsepower. Its forceful curves, low-slung body, and hidden headlights made it one of the most beautiful automobile designs ever conceived by Marcello Gandini of Bertone. With hand-stitched leather seats and a dashboard inspired by racing, the Miura's interior radiated Italian luxury. Even though there were only 764 made, it is still a highly sought-after collectible. The Miura transformed the idea of an exotic vehicle by fusing state-of-the-art performance with stunning looks. It is still recognized as one of the most exquisite and opulent vintage vehicles ever produced, a veritable technical and design marvel. Number 6. Ford Boss Mustang. One of the most potent and opulent American muscle vehicles ever made is the Ford Boss Mustang. A high-performance version of the Mustang, the Boss models, especially the Boss 302 and Boss 429, were introduced in 1969 and quickly became iconic. Built especially to conquer Nassau, the Boss 429 had a massive 7.0-liter V8 engine that produced 375 horsepower. With a high-revving 302 cubic inch V8, the Boss 302 was built for road racing dominance. Bold stripes, hood scoops, and aerodynamic upgrades gave the Boss Mustangs an aggressive look. They were comfortable and functional with high-quality materials and a sporty design inside. These Mustangs are extremely sought after by collectors today due to their legendary racing heritage and limited production numbers. Their reputation as some of the most opulent and iconic muscle vehicles in automotive history is cemented by their unique blend of luxury, style, and brute might. Number 5. Classic Chevrolet Camaro. The legendary American muscle vehicle, the classic Chevrolet Camaro, is renowned for its aggressive appearance, potent performance, and opulent appeal. When the Camaro was introduced in 1967 to rival the Ford Mustang, it immediately won over fans. A variety of potent V8 engines, including the renowned 396 and 427 cubic inch variants that could generate up to 425 horsepower, were available for it. The Camaro SS and Z/28 models, which combined aggressive appearance and track-ready performance, were especially sought after. It stands out as one of the most attractive muscle cars of its era thanks to its powerful appearance, concealed headlamps, and driver-centric interior. The Camaro was the epitome of American performance luxury, combining elegance and power. It is still regarded as a highly collectible classic today because of its design, history, and racing accomplishments. Number 4. Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SL is one of the most recognizable vintage luxury vehicles in the world and a marvel of automotive engineering. The 300 SL was the fastest production car of its time when it was initially introduced in 1954 and was the first to use fuel injection. The 300 SL redefined performance and style with its aerodynamic design, gullwing doors, and 3.0-liter inline-six engine that produced 215 horsepower. It was designed for discriminating aficionados who appreciated both speed and luxury, drawing inspiration from Mercedes' achievements in motorsport. It's a symbol of distinction because of its exquisite German craftsmanship and plush leather inside. A rare gem for collectors, only 1,400 coups were made between 1954 and 1957. The 300 SL is still a sought-after classic today, selling for millions of dollars at auction. As the epitome of 1950s automotive perfection, its ageless design, engineering advancements, and prestige cemented its status as one of the best luxury classic automobiles in automotive history. Number 3. Aston Martin DB5. The pinnacle of British performance and luxury is the Aston Martin DB5. It had a 4.0-liter inline-six engine that produced 282 horsepower and could reach a top speed of 145 miles per hour when it was first introduced in 1963. Its sophisticated curves, exquisite interior, and gorgeous aluminum body raised the bar for grand tourers. The interior was luxurious, with walnut trim and colony leather seats. The DB5's legendary position was further solidified by its connection to James Bond in Goldfinger. Even though only 1,059 were made, it is now one of the most sought-after vintage vehicles. Number 2. Maserati Ghibli 4.7. The 1967 Maserati Ghibli 4.7 is a high-end Italian Grand Tourer with a 4.7-liter V8 engine that produces 335 horsepower. Its muscular front end and long, sleek body, designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro, make it one among the most attractive Maseratis ever. It is a true luxury GT because of the handcrafted leather interior, which prioritizes comfort and style. The Ghibli is still a rare and sought-after classic due to its exceptional performance and limited manufacture. Number 1. Jaguar E-Type. Many people consider the 1961 Jaguar E-Type to be the most exquisite automobile ever produced. With a top speed of 150 miles per hour, the 3.8-liter inline-six engine, later upgraded to a 5.3-liter V12, provided thrilling performance. It was a masterpiece of automobile engineering because of its streamlined aerodynamic design, lightweight construction, and opulent interior. According to Enzo Ferrari, it is the most beautiful car ever. The E-Type continues to be a timeless symbol of vintage luxury cars, thanks to its unique combination of speed, style, and distinction. These vintage luxury vehicles are the ideal combination of style, functionality, and heritage. They continue to be among the most sought-after collectors' goods today because of their timeless designs and innovative engineering. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like this list in order to see more timeless classics and automotive legends.